Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well out there. And today we're going to talk about a film that's been a long time coming. I have friends that have seen it and recommended it to me. I've avoided watching it. I don't know why, but we have a third film coming out in October, so I figure I better get on the train and watch these first two films. So before we get into it, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Join me here. I greatly would appreciate that. Also, as always, a shameless plug for my TeePublic and my Zazzle store. Plenty of Halloween designs over there. Go check it out if you're so inclined. I'll leave a link for both of those in the description box below. And today we're going to talk about Terrifier. Yes. Terrifier came out back in 2016, 2018. I don't know how it came out really, but there's two different dates there in March. This is written and directed by Damien Leone. This is a love child of his. He did all the effects in the movie. He wrote and directed it. So this is definitely his film. And in this film, we have David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown. And in this film, we're introduced to two young ladies on Halloween night. They just got done drinking at a bar, partying, and they're walking down the street. And they decide, they see this clown. And they go into a pizza parlor to get something to eat, this late night pizza joint. They're waiting, and a clown comes in, sits down at the booth adjacent to them, and start giving off very creepy vibes. And pretty much from then on out, this is a slasher film, baby. A very gory and very graphic one. So if you like the carnage candy, you're going to get it in this film for sure. These two young ladies get chased by Art the Clown, stalked, and pretty much the carnage flows. Oh yes, the carnage flows. Until finally our main girl, Tara's sister, Victoria, shows up because she called her for her ride because their car had a flat tire. And pretty much by the end of the movie, everybody's either dead or very disfigured, and that is Terrifier. What to like about this film? Well, I think Art the Clown, even though they don't give any backstory to Art, and I don't know if they changed that in the sequel. I have not watched the sequel yet, but I do have it on 4K, so I do plan on watching it and having that review out before the third one drops. But from just his look alone and his mannerisms, I dig Art the Clown. He's a very good killer. Is he top tier slasher killer? Only time will tell. I gotta watch the second one, and then with the third one coming out in October, we shall see. Obviously, this went out unrated. It's only an hour and 25 minutes long, so that's also one of the strengths. It's a very quick watch. Some of the best slasher films are especially in the 80s, are very quick watches. They're an hour and a half or under. They move quick. They don't monkey around. Now, the effects come off really good, and there are some spectacular effects set pieces in this film. And considering they did this film for $35,000 from what I read, if that's true, it's amazing what Damien Leone was able to pull off for $35,000. It made $416,000 upon release, which it was only released limitedly. I did dig this film. I didn't love it. I wasn't blown away by it, but I thought it was a very solid slasher film that harkens back to the Grindhouse days. The early 80s when slashers were just booming after Friday the 13th. We got like The Burning. I mean, this would be in line with The Burning, although this was gorier because it went out unrated, but it reminds me of like movies like that, The Burning or Friday the 13th Part 4, the goriest of ones, The Prowler, stuff like that. They definitely bring the carnage candy. On the negative side, what I would say is this film doesn't feel like a film almost. There's not a lot of story there, and I know before anybody says anything in the comment section, I know a lot of slasher films that even ones I enjoy don't have a whole lot of story to them. But we don't even get any backstory to Art the Clown. We see him to be in the film applying his makeup and then going out to do his thing, which is fine. He seems like he might be supernatural, which he has to be. If you've never seen this film, when you watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But we don't know for sure. Like, we don't know anything about Art. And that's fine. I'm sure in the second one, or maybe this new one, they'll get into some of Art's backstory, because I'm interested. I want to know how he became this way, how the clown thing is his thing. I'd like to know that. I don't need to be spoon-fed it, but I'd like to get some hints of what led Art to this path in life, or how he became what he became. So the story is bare minimum. It's just Art shows up and starts killing people in very graphic ways, which, if that's what you need to enjoy yourself, you're going to get that in spades here. So it almost feels like a test film, almost, to see if people would dig it, see if this character works. I would say it does work. I got to see the second film. I know the second film is way longer, at over 2 hours. I'm going to watch it probably when I get back from vacation. I'm not going to have time before that. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed myself. I know this has got a really cult fan base. I know my buddy Charlie from back in Pennsylvania loves these first two films. He's been talking them up for years to me. So I'm glad I finally watched it. And at the end of the day, I would give the first Terrifier a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 for the first Terrifier. Have you ever seen this one? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Do you prefer the sequel or this one? Let me know. Don't spoil anything, but just let me know down below about which one you prefer. And as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's free. I greatly appreciate that. That's it for this review, but until next time, bye.